When people think about moving to Europe, they almost always ask the same question. How much does it really cost to live there? You've probably seen two opposing opinions on the internet. Some say that Europe is insanely expensive and that an average family cannot survive there. Others claim that you can live in Europe for almost the same amount of money as at home if you don't live extravagantly. Both are extremes. The reality is usually much calmer and more rational. The cost of living in Europe depends not so much on the country as on your lifestyle. It depends on whether you rent or buy your home, live alone or with your family, cook at home or eat out often, and use a car every day or public transport. In this video, we won't talk about cheap or expensive. We will break down the structure of expenses step by step. After that, you will be able to calculate your own budget and understand how comfortable life in Europe can be for you. Housing is always the largest expense in Europe. On average, rent or mortgage payments account for between a third and a half of the total monthly budget. The most common mistake made by those who are just planning to move is to look exclusively at the rental price. People look for the cheapest option without considering other factors. But in reality, housing that is too cheap often means poor transport, accessibility, high utility bills, old houses with low energy efficiency, additional travel, and time costs. In Europe, the rental market is quite civilized. Contracts are official, terms are transparent, there is a deposit, and there are clear rules for termination. This protects the tenant, but requires financial discipline. The practical rule is simple. If rent eats up more than half of your income, your budget will be unstable. Comfort begins when, after paying for housing, you have money left over not only for basic needs, but also for a normal life. Utilities in Europe are a separate budget item, and it is important to take them into account in advance. As a rule, they include electricity, water, heating, garbage collection, house maintenance, and common areas. Unlike in many countries, here you pay for what you actually consume. There are no conditional average rates. Your bill depends on how you live. In winter, expenses are higher due to heating, and in summer, they're lower. This is normal and predictable, and you just need to be prepared for it. It is important to understand one thing. High-quality housing with good insulation often allows you to save tens of euros every month. Therefore, rent that is too cheap often results in high utility bills. Food is one of the most flexible expenses and, at the same time, a source of many myths. Yes, some products may cost more than you are used to. But at the same time, the quality of food in Europe is consistently high, even in the most affordable supermarkets. This means fewer chemical additives, strict storage standards, predictable quality. People often don't consider that quality reduces spending on fast food, snacks, and in the long run, healthcare. Those who cook at home and plan their shopping spend significantly less than those who often eat out. And this is not a limitation, but a matter of habit. Europe offers a huge choice from budget stores to farmers markets, and everyone can tailor their diet to their lifestyle and income. One of the most unexpected aspects for those relocating is transportation. In Europe, a car is not a necessity but an option. In many cities, public transport covers almost all areas and operates reliably and on schedule. A monthly path is significantly less expensive than maintaining a car. Therefore, many families consciously do without a car for the first year or two of living in Europe. A car certainly adds comfort. But at the same time, it increases your budget. Fuel, insurance, maintenance, parking. Here, it is important to answer the question honestly. Do you really need a car every day? Or is it just a habit that you can't give up? Medicine in Europe is organized through an insurance system, and it is essential to understand this. Insurance is not an additional burden on the budget, but protection against unpredictable expenses. Most medical services are either fully covered or require a minimal copayment. Families with children understand this particularly quickly. Routine checkups, tests, and consultations are all accessible and stress-free. As a result, healthcare becomes not a source of financial risk, but part of a stable and understandable life. For families with children, Europe is often more affordable than it seems at first glance. Public schools are free, and education is focused on adaptation and development rather than constant overload. Children learn the language faster, integrate more easily into society, and gain prospects that are difficult to quantify in monetary terms. Parents save not only money, but also time, nerves, and emotional resources. It is affordable and high-quality education that becomes a key argument in favor of moving for many people. Daily expenses, clothing, household services, leisure depend primarily on your habits. Europe offers the whole spectrum, from affordable chain stores to premium brands and services. The key difference is predictability. You understand what you're paying for and can manage your expenses without sacrificing comfort. Quality of life is determined not by the level of spending, but by its structure. The main conclusion is simple. Life in Europe is not about abstract numbers, but about understanding the structure of your expenses. When you know exactly how much you spend on housing, how much on food, how much on transportation, healthcare, and everyday expenses, moving ceases to be intimidating. It becomes a comprehensible and manageable project. This approach allows you not only to move, but to live calmly and confidently. And if you're just planning to immigrate to the EU, sign up for a free consultation with a migration lawyer from MigrisSolutions. We'll help you sort everything out, assess your real chances, and choose the best format for your move and country. Links are below the video.